Let's just check to see if the streams are going. Sending data to both Twitch and YouTube. Always takes a minute. Yeah, gonna be hopping back into Metroid Prime 4. I decided to skip yesterday's stream. You know, I've been streaming every day for a while. So, you know, yesterday I just decided to take a day for myself. And it was quite nice. But yeah, let's get back into Metroid. What was the last thing I did? I got the spider ball? Yeah, I think I got the spider ball. I was very excited about that. Because it unlocks so much of the map. Like, pretty much anything I find now, with rare exception. Because I think the only thing I'm missing is super missiles. Well, and the upgrades to, like, the shots. So, like, I have the upgrade to the fire shot, but I don't have the upgrade to the ice shot or the electric shot. So, okay, I need the upgrades for 3 of the shots. But I'm in a pretty solid position overall. Where am I right now? The Volt Forge? Yes. This is the Volt Forge. Alright. So I was gonna... My thought was I was going to continue the trend of going back to all these areas and farming for stuff I might now be able to get. But you know what? Let's focus these streams more on the story. So I'm gonna head to the mines. Yeah, that was the next unlocked big area to go to, and I haven't been there yet. So if there's gonna be any shot upgrades, it'll be there. And maybe I'll stop at a few places on the way to the mines. Whee! Well, I mean, if I happen to come across any. Whee! Oh, yeah. Oh, the motorcycle feels good. I just wish there was more to do out here. Alright, get back here. I got my Tron light cycle ready to go. This is basically a Tron light cycle, and like the Bat Pod had a baby. Got one. It's a good slide. Got him. I'm meeting all of the NPCs at the mine. Very cool. Ooh, while I'm going, I may as well... That was the wrong button. It's been a couple of days. So far, I've only played this game on stream. I have not played it casually. I'll play it casually eventually. But like, yeah, I might as well get these, items that are on my path. So yeah, there's an item right here. Well, nothing to scan. Okay. Oh, you just shoot it open. All right. I don't know why I thought it would be more complicated than that. Sweet. And then more green crystals. Right, I'm looking for my motorcycle. I forgot that it's just everywhere. Freaking malware bites. It's a big part of me that wants to uninstall that. But there's also a big part of me that, I don't know, it's a solid free program that does its job. But the pop-ups can get real annoying real fast. But yeah, as far as free alternatives go to, you know, something that provides a little bit of a, like, safer web browsing, hard to complain about Malwarebytes. It's effectively done its job. Ooh, so apparently I have not gone down here before. It's an electric lock. Remembering how to play. Okay. Yeah, even taking like one day off, sometimes you have to remind yourself of controls. Like, ah, that's how I do it, right? Okay, doesn't look like anything particularly... Whoops. Left trigger, not right trigger. Okay, psychic motes. Do I need to input those there? Mote socket connected to a stone slab. The slab will release once a mote is inserted. And then there's a side door over here. Which leads to another side door. Alright, give me a good puzzle or something. I do love me a good puzzle. Okay, so if I fall, then that's just the path to get back up. Alright. So what's that goo? Is it water or is it something dangerous? It's just water. Okay. Green energy water. So theoretically that should mutate the hell out of me. I mean, I should just be able to hopscotch this, right? I could probably make the jump now, but you know what? Let's play it safe. Mote socket linked to a nearby gate. Mote sockets can also be removed. Alright, I literally hopscotched the whole thing. Which I'm 99.9% sure that's exactly what I was supposed to do. Because it makes sense. And it also worked. It got me here. Ooh, that looks fancy. Charged ice shot. Oh, it's one of the shot upgrades. Enhances the attack power of the ice shot. Charging first will launch a burst of rounds that ricochet. Ooh. That'd be good in close quarters. The ricochet would be hard to miss in like a tunnel. Ooh, pretty. Oh. Consumes 3-shot ammo to fire icy projectiles that can ricochet. Nice. And also, I got a lot of shot ammo, so that is not even that costly. Ooh, what else? You give me something else? Oh, right, it's a teleporter out of here. I like that they do that, you know, just, we're gonna save you a few seconds, even though it wouldn't be hard to just backtrack out of here normally. Nah. Do the Breath of the Wild shrine thing, where it's like, you've solved our 5th grade puzzle. Now go. Get the fuck out. Nice. Alright, new stuff. I approve. What is that? Mech part, but there is an item over there that I have not acquired before. Ah, so close. Oh, great. Come and get me. On Mad Max Fury Road, let's go. They look like something the Mad Max assholes would have driven. Just put some weirdo on the front of it with like a flamethrower shooting like guitar, and you're in Mad Max at that point. God, that movie was so good. Like, that movie was so goddamn good. I'm, like, years later, I'm still blown away at how just entertaining it was. On the entertaining note, I did see Predator Badlands. That was entertaining. Holy crap, that was a fun movie. Like, it had very likable characters. Very cool action, very great visuals. Like, that was a cool movie. I highly recommend that one to anybody. Alright, zoomy zoomy. The item looks like it's on the other side of this building. Maybe it's even on top. I'm guessing this is the mech part. Yeah. Unit interconnections. Alright, so I know where a lot of the mech parts are already. Ooh, a new scan. Sandgriever. I've scanned a Sandgriever before, but this must be the green energy infused Sandgriever. Wow, still alive. I think this is the first time I've ran into a green energy infused one. 3 charge shots, although granted they weren't fully charged. Damn. They're bullet sponges. Alright, good to know. Alright, is this... wonder if that mark is there because of this. Or if it is something separate. You know what I really miss? Ooh. The X-ray visor. Ooh, okay. How do I get in there? Okay, there must be a way to get into that morph ball tunnel. Oh, look at that. I bet I can pull that off. Or, you know, explode it off. Oh, that works. Or shock it open. Yeah. Sweet. I love the dink that it made when the ball fell. Oh, it's the little things in life. Unacquired item. I think that's another mech part. And I do have an unacquired item here at the Source of Spring Shrine. So, okay, I should probably... Oh, did I? Oh, I guess I missed an item inside of that shrine, so I'm gonna have to go back. Huh. I missed an item in there? Maybe there was something in the water. God damn it. I gotta know. Like, yeah, there's still the item marker. Alright, Mackenzie. Calm down. I'm doing things. It's not like it's fate of the world. Oh, wait. You ever played Tears of the Kingdom? Find me, Link. 600 hours later, after building penis robots. It's like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Calm down, Zelda. Find me. Alright, I never actually jumped in the water. Ooh, that's new. Neo Root Spur. Root Spur variant. Alright, pop back out. Thank you. Ah! They could actually move. Ow! But no. There's an area underneath over here too that it never even occurred to me to go under. I see that moat socket. Oh, I'm glad I came back if nothing else for all that green energy. That's just a normal moat socket, right? Meaning theoretically, I could just use a bomb moat. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Or is it not? Alright. Maybe it has to be one of those. Oh, you can pull those from really far away. I didn't know that. Sweet. I didn't know you could pull them from like an infinite distance. I figured you had to be relatively close. That's freaking awesome to find out. Good to know. Yeah, I'm glad I came back for that. I knew it had to be somewhere down there because nowhere else here made sense, and I was looking up pretty good. Such an unsafe elevator. I know I've said that before. Such a psychotically unsafe elevator. Alright. Like, how long will they chase me? That would not bear much fruit on foot.
Everybody left for the mine. You can be
Miles! Doing stuff. I am heading to the mine. I just got emboldened to further my searches because I found like a really cool item. Like, if I can find the electric shot boost, that'd be really cool because then all of my elemental shots would have the secondary attack. That'd be very cool. Alright, there is something straight ahead. A lot of these shrines around. I had no idea. Very Breath of the Wild in that regard, and I dig that. I still think there's not enough in the wasteland. Like, that's my biggest criticism with this game. Not that I'm not having a blast. I am having a blast. But I think the wasteland is a little too devoid. You know, say what you will about the isolation that the Metroid games tend to evoke in the player. The areas are never empty. Like, they're full. There's always things to discover, things to find, enemies that are trying to kill you. The wasteland feels very samey. Like, very, very samey. I'm not inherently saying it's a bad thing. It's just a thing. It doesn't hurt the game. It just feels like a weird missed opportunity. Like they could have done so much more with it. You know, put some really cool motorcycle-specific puzzles scattered around. You know, things to really toy around with Viola. Put around some freaking tracks that the Lamorne were like, you know, they were racers. So like, you know, they had a bunch of racetracks around where you race against AI or something. I don't know. Battle tracks. Alright, pylon with an electrically conductive decoration at its center. So all those middle things are electrical. Link to a device that activates when all pylons are electrified simultaneously. Ooh. How do I get them all simultaneously? Alright. Ah, look at that. Okay. Ow. Okay. I figured I was gonna have to maybe time my shots from like one to the next to the next to the next. Never mind. Just, that was really simple. Okay. You just lift the things and then shoot. In my brain, I thought it would be a lot more complex than that. Huh. Fascinating. Also, I just noticed my health. Nice. Yeah. Silly me for expecting more from Nintendo on that one. Like, are you going to give us something a little bit more in-depth? No? Okay. Well, that does look like the electric shot. Or the electric upgrade. Charged Thunder Shot. Ooh. Boost the power of the Thunder Shot, increasing the distance at which arcs can jump to other targets. I see the utility there. Yeah. 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 Now I have a secondary shot for everything except for my normal missiles. Nice. All right. I'm very happy about that. All right. I will leave here after I check behind the statue. All right. But I'm going to make sure I look at the map after I leave here to make damn sure that there isn't still an item showing up inside of this. I'm just going to call it a shrine. It's a Breath of the Wild shrine. It's a Tears of the Kingdom shrine. It's a shrine. Something is still showing up. Make sure there's nothing hidden. Oh, I hear that. I feel like I'm about to get eaten. Oh, look at that thing I just discovered. There's an E-tank Before I went in the shrine, I decided to look to see if there was something outside the shrine. I got lucky. I got really lucky. That's a great find. I had a feeling that it was you. Alright. Oh, you just got stunned, son. Wow, they can take some damage, these green ones. Like a lot of damage. Alright. Found a freaking E-tank on the back of that. That's awesome. Awesome. I had no idea something could be on the back of those. Sweet. Alright, so exploration is working out really well here. Yeah, that's the direction I want to go currently. Nice. Because I want to hit up what's hopefully some of these other shrines. See what other goodies might be inside of some of them. Maybe get some of the missing E-tanks. Debatedly, besides like actual key item upgrades, E-tanks are probably like the next most important thing because it just means you can take more damage. Which is just a good thing. There we go. Makes every enemy easier to deal with. Oh, that was a beautiful power slide. I'm not the best at nailing those power slides, but you know what? That one, pretty good. So, same with that one. I still feel like I'm gonna need super missiles to blow up those rocks. Just a theory. Currently unsubstantiated. Just random ass theory. Great. Well, I'm smashing crystals. You got Mad Max. Leave me alone. Alright. Don't think I'm seeing anything pop up. No. There's something popping up. So check the outside of the shrine first. Now that I know that's a possibility. Alright. Alright, what you got? Oh, yeah! I have been in here before. I couldn't do the thing. Because I didn't have the ice shot, which I feel like is what I needed. The ice shot. But I don't know to what extent. So let's just... Drain for circulating pumped groundwater. The drains draw from the same common channel, with the water evenly distributed to each. Interesting. Last time I was here, I had a feeling it was tied to the ice beam because I couldn't figure out anything else to do in here. Oh. Didn't notice those channels before. There's a missile expansion. Oh, look at that! I didn't notice that before either. Sweet. I approve. Oh, I thought that was a hole to go up. All right. Sweet. Yeah, I completely missed that last time I was here. So observationally, I failed. Well, this isn't scannable, so I shouldn't be able to bomb that or anything. Yeah, there's a door behind this, so I just need this to go down. So they're all a common water source, so if I freeze the side ones, theoretically all the water should be pouring in through the middle. Yep, and that goes down. Boom. Ice upgrade. I already have that. Super ice shot. Hello. There's a secondary upgrade to the secondary upgrade? I didn't know that. Huh. Significantly amplified over the charged ice shot. Though requires more ammo to use, launches several freezing rounds, each with more offensive power. Hello. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. I will graciously accept this on behalf of the Lemorne priests. Thank you for making a super ice shot. Yeah. Okay. So there's a tertiary upgrade, not... Huh. Consumes 10 shot ammo to launch a storm of icy projectiles that still ricochet. Cool. I'm gonna have to test those out before I get to a save room so I can see what they look like, or just use them in combat. Awesome. I had no idea there was another upgrade, which means there should be another upgrade to the flamethrower or like plasma beam, whatever, fire shot, and the electric shot, thunder shot, what's it called? I instinctively want to say wave beam, but I know it's not the wave beam. They killed the wave beam in this game. Which is a bit of a bummer, because, you know, it was a very sturdy mainstay staple of the franchise. But, you know. In fact, I'm trying to think of a Metroid game where there wasn't a wave beam. And I'm not sure I can think of one. Oh, turn around. Turn around, Bright Eyes. Ah, look at that. Locked by the ice shot. I know I said it last time. It looks like a Stargate. The hell is that again? Viola boost tank. That's right. I forgot that those... I forgot about those. It's awesome. That is a great upgrade. So now I can boost 3 times. Again, one of the complaints I had with the motorcycle was that the boost was only a one-time use, and then it took a long time to recharge. Getting multiple charges kind of remedies the big issues I had with the motorcycle, which is pretty cool. All right, there's an unacquired item here, along with a mech part. I didn't. I should have boosted. Oh well. Okay, calm down. Gotcha. That one, he did not want me to get him. It's like he wanted to stay alive. Still alive. Still alive. Oh, there's a game I should have recommended to, was it Dom Sand that was looking for game recommendations a while back? I think it was Dom Sand. And I was just drawing a blank. The freaking Portal games. Dom Sand, if you do watch any of my stuff like after the fact and you haven't played the Portal games, play the Portal games. Those are really good games. Like really, really, really good games. Okay, so I can't access this thing yet. Okay. Okay, coward. Afraid of my light cycle? Well, that was easy. So close. I hear noises. I feel like, yeah, I had a feeling. Alright, that should deal with all the bugs. There's a door, but no opening. I really feel like I need a super missile to crack this durable bendezium. Or denzium, whatever. Where'd I get bendezium from? Well, I really feel like I need a super missile, and I don't have that. I hope there's a tertiary upgrade for the missiles also. That'd be really cool. Like something new that goes beyond the super missile. I think that'd be really neat. Ooh, is that a grapple point? It is. Look at that. Almost didn't see that. Any other grapple points or something? Let's see. What is that? Psychic power bomb. There are power bombs? But it's an expansion. Okay. I didn't know there were power bombs. So I'll bet you it's a power bomb then that destroys Denzium. I hadn't found a single solitary power bomb expansion. So that was why I was thinking that there were no power bombs in this game. So yeah, I'll bet you need a power bomb in order to get the power bomb. But now that I know they exist, sweet. So I can't get that yet. That's awesome. I was actually really bummed out when I thought that power bombs didn't exist in this game. I'm like, what a weird choice. Like that's another one that's, I think, been in every Metroid game besides the original. I don't think the power bomb was in the original. I don't believe. But like everything since, well, maybe not Metroid 2. I don't know. I have so few memories of Metroid 2. I've played it, but I guess it didn't leave that much of an impression because I've never really given it much of a second thought. Like the biggest inclusion that it had was that it introduced the baby Metroid that came up in Super Metroid. That's pretty much been the only relevant thing about it. Like, I remember the game was fine. Didn't blow me away or anything, but it was fine. Like, even as a kid, I was like, yeah, this doesn't blow me away, but it's okay. It's solidly okay. Alright. Now I'm always going to look around these before I go in them. Oh, electric lock. Thunder shot. Thunder shot. You fucker. I am not in the mood to fight you assholes. Fuck off. There we go. I'm in the mood to solve puzzles. God, they took a couple of E-tanks. Jesus. Right. So that'd be cool if this was the next electric shot. Ooh. Sand crawlers. Apparently I've never run into them. Sweet. Good thing I scan. Skylight decoration fitted with a psychic moat slot. Alright, so keep an eye out for the psychic moats. Sculpted by the ancient Lemorne to match the motif of the wall's surface. Psychic moat detected inside. Alright, so the psychic moat is inside of that. In all of these shrines, I've noticed that there tends to be also an item. Like one item and then like one expansion of some kind. That kind of item. And then one kind of like upgrade or something super awesome. Alright, so the psychic moat is locked behind the spinner. But before I do that, looks like there is something underneath. Ooh. And there's the hidden thing. Yeah. Gotta search around. More shot ammo. Which is just nothing but good. Ooh, what was that? Turn around. Okay, I thought that might be like a psychic spider ball track or something. I'm like, ooh. Hello. Feels like there should be something right there, but guess not. Guess I didn't even notice the side door when I was up there. Or maybe it just didn't light up from that side. Ooh. Okay, so that purple energy I was seeing on the wall was like a psychic spider ball track, but it was like a new kind of spider ball track that I've never seen before. Socketing mode has revealed a psychic ball track and caused the skylight decoration to retract. The track provides a way to navigate to the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when you're spider balling to the ceiling. Okay, so looks like there's multiple starting positions, so let's look there. So if I go there, that one leads me to a dead end. So not that one. Oh, this one's looking good. Yeah. That one's looking good. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be that one. And it was the other way. Great. Great, they go diagonal. Come and get me. Okay, or not. Or just explode and die. Oh, they're infinitely respawning. I had no idea. Get away from me. Ayo. Sweet. That wasn't so bad. Honestly, I feel like I got lucky that the second one I found had a path that led all the way up. Ooh, tier 2 electric shot. The super thunder shot. Creates a continuous electrical arc for a limited time. Ooh, that could be really good for crowd control. Like, really, really good for crowd control. Oh. Alright. Tertiary upgrades. That's new. Like an upgrade to the fancy beam. Neat. So now I just don't have the fire one. You have done well to solve this shrine. Please fuck off. Don't mind the grievers that will probably attack you when you get out. Just hop on your motorcycle and shoot them. That's what I should have done with those grievers before. Just motorcycle wipe them out. The motorcycle does a lot of damage. Kind of a crazy amount of damage, actually. Oh, come on. Oh, good slide, good slide. Ow. Alright, there you go. There you go. So this will probably just be a missile expansion. Or maybe a shot expansion. Nope, missile. And I really do hope that all this green energy unlocks something cool eventually. Like, whatever's in that initial, like, lockbox. Hopefully it's cool. Alright, so that leads to the mines, and there's 2 unacquired items there. But I kind of want to see, like, what these other unacquired items are, because I feel like one of them might be the flamethrower. And I want me a flamethrower. So I guess I'll be hitting up the mines last, after I clear out all those other unidentified items. Oh, I thought I missed one. Sweet. Damn it. It's not the most intuitive motorcycle. I mean, it's good. But yeah, it's not the most intuitive. Did it die when it bumped into me? No, I hear them. That would have been funny if it just died that way. Huh. I don't think I've ever scanned that before. Polali Solo... Well, that's a name. Polalacerala. Polalacerala. A bird variant with a hammer-like head shape. Polaricerala. Ugh, Jesus. Does not roll off the tongue. Sorila. Sorala. It's a cold lock. Oh. Boom. Boom. Yeah, good thing I'm remembering. Like, oh yeah, just use the motorcycle. So much easier. You got it, flaunt it. So I'm noticing a red gem. Even though that was an ice lock, I'll bet this might be the fire upgrade. Or I'm just reading into the color of the gem too much. Hell, maybe this is maybe it's another ice upgrade. That'd be cool. That'd be very unexpected, but that'd be cool. Don't forget to keep an eye out for a second item. Yeah. One day I'll find out what all of that green energy is for. There better be something cool in that box. If there isn't, that'll just be annoying. Gyroscope mechanism that responds to psychic ability. Once active, a target will appear at its center. What the hell is that? I'm trying to scan the thing. Movable stone platform operated via a nearby device. Okay. Hey, that worked. I'm not forgetting that that exists. Because that's what I did with that one boss, the lava snake. I just hadn't used the psychic control beam in so long that my brain just forgot it existed. And so when it came down to shooting that snake in its mouth, like I just didn't remember. I'm just like, how do I do this? How do I jump into its mouth? So I'm trying to find out how to jump into its mouth, like, for like 10 minutes. Oh, so stupid. All it was a psychic control beam. Easiest thing in the world. It was the easiest beating of a boss, and I fucked it up. All because I wasn't using the power very often, and so I just didn't think about it. Funny how that works. Ooh. I didn't find the secondary item, though. Yet. If there even was a secondary item. So far, there has been. Super Fire Shot, significantly amplified over the charged Fire Shot. Launches a large number of burning rounds at enemies. Sweet. Hey, that's a thing. What's all that purple? Like, seriously, what's all that purple? It's new. There's like a... Okay, I see it. Hey, I found the item. Well, I can only assume. Nice. Shot ammo increased by 10. Giga-D. And sexiness. Super Fire Shot. Consumes 15 shot ammo to launch an extended volley of high-heat, penetrative projectiles. Very nice. So now all of my secondary firing modes are very powerful, except for the missiles. I don't have one of those yet. Like, unless it's out here in the wasteland, that's got to be in the mines. And then there's a power bomb, too. Gotta find the power bomb. I just noticed my health. Nice. Never isn't nice. Unacquired item. Oh, that was a great slide. Oh, that was a great slide. Gullbat. Extremely aggressive. Now extremely dead. That one probably stuck with the fight because it's like, you just killed my whole family. My name is Indigo Goltoya. You've murdered my family. Prepare to die. Oh, enemies drop boost energy? I didn't realize that. Learn something new every day. Alright, it looks like the item is in that side. Oh, maybe. Right. Alright, any grapple points that'll allow me to ascend? Great. dead. Hmm. Doesn't look like there's actually anything interesting up there. So it might be down here. Let's see, it's straight ahead of me and slight right. Could be a powerbomb thing. Though there's no scans to even indicate. Yeah, worth a try. Whatever this one is might not be gettable just yet. Or maybe there's a tunnel and it starts over here. Alright, any good secrets? Secret. Oh, electric current. Yeah, that's right. Last time I was here, I didn't have the ability to do that. Well, now that's a mech part that's just waiting to be collected. But definitely not a gateway to whatever the item expansion was that's hidden over there. Is there like a tunnel here? No. Yeah, this one I might have to just abandon for the time being. I mean, admittedly, I didn't see anything on top. But I didn't try going further afield. And then getting a better broad view. Alright, I'm not seeing anything up there, so whatever that is, I'll have to figure it out in the future. That's A-okay. I've been collecting some really good things. So that is A-okay. Nice. Ah, so close. Alright. We still got one thing there. One thing there. That was weird. Mech part over there. I should also drop off all this green energy. Not that I don't think it really matters, but like I think you'll just keep accumulating it, but I probably should drop it off. Because hell, maybe it'll open. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't require every single piece of green energy. Maybe it just requires a lot, and that's why there's so much of it like scattered around the game. Yes, yes, Death Drone. You're very original. I scanned you, right? Yeah, I did. Ow! Fucking hell. Missile expansion. Alright. I just want to check out this shrine in case maybe I found the item but didn't find the big thing. I just want to be 100% sure. If there is something else cool, I don't want to miss it. Alright, currently this looks very familiar, so I think I have been in here. Yeah, I've been in here. Okay. Done it before. Just making damn sure. Because yeah, for all I know, maybe I came in here on my explorations, I got the first item, but I didn't get the big item. So therefore the item marker might not pop up. Well, unless the item marker counts the big item also. No. Ow. Alright. There's something here. Something to my right and straight ahead. So yeah, something in the middle of these rocks. Nothing is showing up on the scan though. Like no psychic shenanigans. Unless... Okay. Unless I jump over that rock for no reason. Oh, you can't jump on that rock. That makes me feel better. Yeah. Look like you might have to jump from that rock to that rock. Like to up there, but nope. Alright. Let's get an aerial view. Alright, if there's something here, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, the map is confirming that there is something here. But just like back with that mech part, like, I'm not seeing anything. So this could be locked behind something that I'm just not even aware of yet. Like an upgrade that maybe I just don't know exists. Or it could be locked behind the power bomb, or I'm just missing something entirely. Either way, it'll be on my map. what does that lead me to? Fury Green, but there's also an item upgrade right there. And then there's two more. Oh, did I miss an item there? Maybe. Oh, three more. Entrance to Chrono Tower, but that one might not be gettable right now. Yeah, that one is currently just a big question mark, so I'm going to go down to these two first. Then I'm going to head to Fury Green. Damn it. Hey, Mothy! Did you change your name? Mothy Second? Is that what that says? Either way, how you doing, Mothy? It's been a while. Like, I don't think I've seen you in one of my streams for like, what, a week and a half? Something like that? 2 weeks? How has your life been treating you? Hopefully good. Alright, let's see what this area holds in terms of secrets. Oh, what's threatening me? And you're dead. There's another one somewhere because the music hasn't stopped. There he is. I'm on YouTube. Oh yeah, you are on YouTube. I didn't even notice you had the YouTube symbol. Very cool. Yeah, I've noticed I get a lot more traction on YouTube than Twitch these days. Like, nobody really ever hops into my Twitch streams. But, like, on YouTube, I seem to get a fair amount of people, like, coming and going. Life has definitely been going, just busy and tired all the time, working 7 days a week. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, maybe it's a good thing from a money standpoint. But, you know, it's a bad thing from a life standpoint. So, like, it's a mixed bag. But, you know, I'm glad you're doing good, though. I've been okay. Like, you know, I haven't been working 7 days a week, but I've been working. You know, keeping busy. And I've been streaming a lot of Metroid Prime 4. With the exception of yesterday, I've been streaming like every day. I decided to skip yesterday because I just wanted to take a day. Alright, so there's the item I'm looking for. But yeah, 7 days a week. Damn. Loading vehicles brought here when the Lamorne teleporter went out of control. The arm lock in the socket at its base can be released with a powerful burst of beam energy. Okay, probably psychic beam energy. So you do anything interesting besides work the last, like, oh, I see. The last, like, 7 days? Because it couldn't have been 100% work. Like, you do anything in your free time? Like anything interesting? Wee. Like, I know outside of work, the only interesting thing I've done the past week was I got to game with an old buddy I worked with. We played Phasmo. I got to play Phasmo with her and her boyfriend, and that was really fun. I found it incredibly relaxing. Like, that's probably been the highlight of my week so far, was that. Even if it was only a couple hours, like, it was really nice. Might be good to switch to Kick if you're down. So my buddy's got much more traction there than on Twitch. Nah, I'm fine. I've said it before, I don't really care about any of that. It's just something I've observed, is that lately I just don't seem to be getting a lot of views or, like, a lot of traffic on Twitch. Like, but I love Twitch. Like, who am I kidding? Like, I'm not gonna leave Twitch. But yeah, I don't really care about that. It's just something I observe from time to time. But I've been noticing my metrics. I seem to be getting just a lot more viewers on the YouTube stream than anything else, which is I don't know, unexpected. Not a bad thing, just unexpected. Makes me a little sad because I would actually vastly prefer, you know, the Twitch viewers. But yeah, whatever. Viewers are viewers. I just have a kind of a special place in my heart for Twitch because when I first started streaming back in 2019, you know, I went for Twitch. And they're pretty solid. Like, you know, Twitch has been pretty good to me. Alright. Here's another random area that looks like I can't do anything, but it says there's an item here. I'll bet you this is locked behind some kind of something. It's locked behind an upgrade I don't have yet. Been playing some DayZ here and there with my buddy. Super realistic and fun survival zombie game. I've heard of it. Don't know anything about it, but I have heard of it. Nothing special really. Hey, anything can be special depending on the circumstance. I know you didn't care, but I thought maybe on the off chance you'd look into it. I assume you mean nah, I'm not gonna use Kick. Like, I like Twitch, and I like YouTube, and this works. And I can only stream to two services at the same time. Whilst because I don't pay for Restream, I use the free version. And so, you know, I can only stream to two services, and I like Twitch, I like YouTube. They work. They do their jobs. I can't complain. Alright, let's just head to Forest Green really quick. Oh, it's so nice having multiple boosts. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, let's just see if the green energy I have collected will open up that thing. Probably not, but maybe. And also, there's a missile. Well, maybe not a missile. There is an expansion over here. All right, get all the bug nests. Oh, is that not a bug nest? Oh, all right. But yeah, what I was saying earlier, though, like, you know, you may have thought just playing with your buddy that one time with DayZ wasn't very special. Just, you know, another random occurrence. But you know what? Any random instance can be special depending on circumstances. Like, good example. When I was playing Phasmo with that friend I used to work with, like, yeah, that was kind of special because I hadn't, that was the first time I'd ever played a video game with that person, and I thought that was really cool. So I was just like, yeah, neat. It stood out. And anytime I like game with my buddy, you know, the Pap Man, you know, sometimes it can be very mundane and like, not mundane, but like very normal, very standard, very like, oh, we've done this 1,000 times before and I'm having fun, but it's nothing special. But then there are other times where it's like, yeah, like this was the pick-me-up I needed, you know? Like exactly the pick-me-up I needed. Okay, that item looks like it's directly on Fury Green. Which I wonder if it's counting that? It must be counting this because I'm still in Soul Valley, so I bet it's counting that. Hey, Mothy's on Twitch. You don't have to switch over to Twitch. You can stay on YouTube. Like, Mothi, go back over to YouTube. Like, yeah. If that's what was making you happy, be on YouTube. Like, I have no preference one way or the other. Embrace your YouTube. Totally get it. Also, I'm on Twitch now. Can't stand the high latency of YouTube. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube is a... when I watch streams live, I prefer Twitch. When I watch, you know, of course, VODs, I prefer YouTube. But yeah, when it comes to the actual streams themselves, I've just had a much better experience with Twitch. I think it's because Twitch doesn't require as high of a bitrate to stream. It uses a lower bitrate. So therefore, you know, YouTube, of course, requires a little bit more to get the upper end out of it. All right, so I found that item. Easy enough. All right, let's just go to that green energy area, and then if that doesn't get me something cool, then I'll head to the mines, finally. I was gonna head straight to the mines right out of the gate, and I got really sidetracked when I started getting cool upgrades. Like, super sidetracked. Whoops. But yeah, Twitch is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to beat Twitch from watching a live stream. Like, from that standpoint. Just a solid platform. Say what you will about their, like, you know, terms and services and some of their business practices. But, like, I don't know, they're a service that just has pretty consistently worked. Not a lot of issues. You can set as high or low as you want. I was in a stream like 3 weeks ago on YouTube that was borderline unwatchable. I've hopped into a few streams on YouTube that were borderline unwatchable. And then a few that were just a little like jumpy, but you know, very watchable. Couple that had the audio like super unsynced. And I know it was the stream because the VOD was fine. Like when they put out the VOD for that later. Like the VOD was perfect. But like the stream was real like buggy. So like I don't know. When it comes to the actual live streaming portion, it's not my favorite service. That's why I really appreciate your stream. Your bitrate and quality is very eye-pleasing to me. Thank you. Yeah, I don't go too apeshit with the settings. I keep it very modest. Which you know, like everybody nowadays wants to be like, you know, 4K streaming and Ultra HD and 60 FPS. And me, I just want it to be good looking. Like, I don't need it to be psycho. And I get to see Papa Turtle in all of the 1080 pixels. Yeah. Well, okay. My stream is in 1080. Yeah, okay. My stream's in 1080. I was going to say for a second that my webcam is in 720, but never mind. My webcam is in 1080. Never mind. My brain was thinking of my last webcam before I got this webcam, which was slightly worse. Ever so slightly. Where was the green energy chamber? There it is. Turn left when I go through here. But yeah, I like 1080. You know, 1080 is a damn good quality.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Like, I think 1080 is perfect. It does everything I want it to. Like, I don't need more than that. That's why I'll never understand the hyper obsession with 4K. But I also don't have a 4K TV, so I could never even take advantage of 4K, even if I wanted to, which I don't. I'm pretty sure my TV maxes out at 1080. Might even be 720. Maybe. I'd have to actually look. Like find the box. Ooh, are you gonna open now? What are you gonna do? Please open. I've collected so much. Ooh, I did get something. Psychic Beam upgrade. What does that do? Psychic beam shots now travel farther and are more damaging. Control beam boost. Oh, a looky. I'm in the market for a second monitor for my PC, plus a webcam could be very useful to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Control beam shots can now travel faster. Hold down the button for a boost. I'm glad I came back here. And it looks like it's only like halfway charged. Oh, that does look different. All right, let's try out this boost. It's not super noticeable, but let's try it again. Oh, that's noticeable. Never mind. I think I was hitting the wrong button the first time. Yep, I was hitting the wrong button. I was hitting left trigger, not the left. The left bumper. Is this the new game? I could have sworn this one is the newer one you were talking about. Yeah, this is the brand new one. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And I am having a blast with it so far. It's a fun game. It is a pretty game. It is a fun game. It has great lore, great combat. Like, all of the boss battles I've done in this game so far have been absolutely enjoyable as hell. The puzzles could be a little harder, but there have been a few, like, good puzzles. Like, I could have stood for, you know, some more challenging puzzles.
Everyone is waiting for you at the mines. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, but there's even characters. They actually have NPC characters now. They never really did that much before, which I think is very cool. I have not saved this entire stream. I should save. Oh, before I save, I've been wanting to test this. Well, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that's cool. And let's see what this looks like. I just got these upgrades. Ooh, I got a freaking proton beam. Holy crap, that just keeps firing. That's gonna mess dudes up. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's cool. Alright, that one isn't quite as impressive looking as the other two, but it does ricochet rounds, and it probably will do a lot of damage if you hit. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Mothi, this is a very fun game. I would say, and this is just my personal opinion, this is probably the best Switch 2 game this game is almost like the reason to get a Switch 2, like, so far. Like, Bonanza was fun. It was a good game, don't get me wrong. But, like, I wouldn't buy a Switch 2 for Bonanza. Pokemon Legends ZA was fun. I really loved it. But I wouldn't have bought a Switch 2 for Legends ZA. But this one, I don't know. This one's kind of hooking me more than the other two. So, like, this one, I would say officially kind of justifies my Switch 2. Not that I wasn't already justified with it. I love hard puzzles. I set the difficulty in Silent Hill. Lost in the Fog. I still need to play Silent Hill. I've heard good things over the years. I've heard I would love those games. Numerous people have told me I should play those games. And I was quite literally lost in the fog at this one puzzle that easily ate up an hour and a half of my time to solve. You see, but that's really cool though. I love stuff like that. Like, there's been some good puzzles in this game, but there's been a lot of puzzles that are also very not puzzles. Like this, for example, wasn't a puzzle. It was just, like, find the thing and then jump up to the thing. But, like, there's been a handful of really good puzzles. But yeah, a good puzzle is hard to beat. It's just like getting a PlayStation for God of War. Yeah, something like that. I mean, for me it is. I'm not saying it would be for other people. Like, but like for me, I'm having enough fun with this game that, like, yeah, and I could see me replaying the hell out of this game in the future. Like, just, you know, for shits and giggles. Like a nice little relaxation game when I just need something to zen out to. Like, yeah. It's fun gameplay, fun exploration, great lore, like beautiful visuals. Yeah, I highly think this game is great. But it's also very much my kind of game because I'm all about like the Metroid Prime style of game. And this game is like very Metroid Prime, but it also... So it's Metroid Prime, which is great. Like, you know, it plays like a Metroid Prime game. It feels like a Metroid Prime game. But just infinitely more refined and technically advanced. But it also feels like they borrowed a lot from the Halo franchise. And they kind of merged a little bit of Halo with Metroid. So it has Metroid in the sense that there's the exploration and you have to backtrack with your upgrades. And, you know, so it is very Metroid in that regard. But tonally, it's like half Metroid, half Halo. And the combat is very Metroid, but with a little bit more of like a Halo twist. I don't know, and the lore is more Halo-y. The shooting feels very good. The shooting feels very good. The combat is my favorite part of this game. I've had nothing but a blast with the combat. The motorcycle is neat, but the motorcycle is a gimmick. Like it's neat and it's fun to do, but it's like hardly game like changing or innovative. Like, I enjoy the motorcycle, but like, it's fine. It doesn't blow me away, and that makes me sad. It should blow me away. So, my biggest criticism with this game, Mothi, this area that I'm driving through right now, is my biggest criticism with this game. Because there doesn't actually seem to be that much to do out here. Like, there's yes. The motorcycle in this game is very Tron. I think I said that in one of my older streams. I think I exactly said Tron. Like this motorcycle is like a light cycle, right? I love Tron. One of my favorite things. The new movie, it was fine. But the first two movies, oh, I love those movies. Like, love. But, so my biggest complaint I have with this game so far is that this entire wasteland I'm driving in right now, just there isn't that much to do out here. Like, yeah, there's some puzzle shrines, and there's, like, green crystal. But, there's some collectibles, but I don't know. I feel like they missed a lot of really good opportunities out here to really play with the motorcycle. To create like a lot of motorcycle specific challenges and a lot of motorcycle specific like upgrades, and like they could have done so much more out here, and they could have put more just puzzles and challenges out here, and they didn't. Do you think they'll drop DLC for it? I don't think they will. I really don't think they will, but I've been wrong about this before. So I didn't think that Donkey Kong Bonanza was going to get any DLC. And then they put out DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I was wrong about that. So it's entirely possible they will put out DLC for this. And if they do, I hope they improve this wasteland. They add something more interesting out here. Like that's... yeah. Because the various regions are great. I love the regions. They feel very Metroid-y. Ooh, another boost. So you were saying the new movie was buns for you. Is buns a good thing or a bad thing? Because some people might say that buns is good. I don't know. Like, some people like buns. And so, like, are you saying that in a negative sense or a positive sense? I'm just curious. Tron Ares. What did you think of Tron Ares? Because I know buns means ass for me. Okay. Because some people like butts. Like, I'm just saying, ask my buddy the Papman. Some people like butts. You know I'm right. So that might have been a compliment. Like, oh, it was butts. It was awesome. Okay. So I didn't hate Tron Ares. I'm trying to think how to word it. I'm a buns person. I'm not, but like, hey, to each their own. But so Tron Ares. I did not hate Tron Ares, but I didn't love it. I was very, very underwhelmed by it. It was definitely not the movie I wanted it to be. It didn't help that I was going into the movie already kind of not excited about Jared Leto. I don't really like Jared Leto as an actor. I've never really liked Jared Leto in anything I've ever seen him in. So that already was kind of a point against it for me. But even aside from that, I do agree with you. It lost the plot. I think it really lost the plot. Like, damn, it lost the plot. Like, holy shit. Like, I really didn't hate it. But I just don't really know if they knew what kind of movie they wanted to make. Yeah. Like, the Jared Leto would not have been my first choice. Oh, just a random save room. Sure. Why not? So here's the... So I was saying this to my buddy. I didn't want to spoil anything for my buddy because he hasn't seen it yet and he's very excited for it. So trying to keep it spoiler free just in case he does end up catching the stream before he sees the movie. I thought the plot, they played it very safe on Tron Ares, which was my biggest issue with the movie. They could have told a very poignant and very, very amazing story about the nature of AI in our modern world with a Tron twist. That could have been a real think piece, and that could have blown everyone's mind. Like, Tron, in particular, is a franchise that is designed with AI in mind. Like, it was toying around with the idea of intelligent computers back in the 70s. So, like, it was already toying around with the idea of AI before AI became commonplace in our day-to-day world. So now that AI is everywhere and is scaring the shit out of like 90% of the human race, they could have told an amazing AI story about how it integrates into our world and how it affects our world. And they didn't do that. They just told a straightforward action story that also didn't feel very Tron-y for one, but also completely ignored everything that came before it for two. Yeah. Like, I feel like the risky ones, like if they had taken a chance, I feel like the movie would have stood out more and been better received, and then word of mouth would have brought people to the theaters. But I also think them completely ignoring the story that they had established, so completely ignoring Sam and Cora from Tron Legacy, 100% ignoring them, I think that was a mistake. Because Tron isn't exactly the biggest brand name in the world with the biggest name recognition. It has a very niche fan base, like a very loyal fan base, but it's a very niche fan base. It's not like Tron Legacy was ever going to make $1 billion. But it should have been a movie, or not Tron Legacy, Tron Ares was going to make $1 billion. But it should have been a movie that brought out the nerds that are a fan of Tron, everyone that saw Legacy. It should have brought all of them to the theater. It should have been a slam dunk that everyone that saw Tron Legacy saw Tron Ares. But because nobody was excited for it and had bad word of mouth, and because they completely erased the story of Cora, basically, which was interesting, I feel like they alienated fans of Legacy, and so none of them turned out. I don't know. Like, I did not hate the movie. I really didn't. I think it had some good visuals. I think some of the fight sequences were really good. Like the light cycle in the real world, like when they're having their light cycle fight. That I thought that was really cool. I thought when oh no, hey, that you don't need to be sorry about thinking that. I thought most of the cast was doo-doo butter, as you say. So Jared Leto was okay. I did not love him in the role, but he didn't offend me in the role. Like, he was just okay. I did like the female lead. I don't remember her character's name, which is probably a bad sign for her character. But I liked her performance. It was good. I thought the bad guy gave a pretty, like, generic performance. I thought Gillian Anderson was completely wasted. Like, I thought, you know, you're getting Gillian Anderson. She's a staple of science fiction fans. Like, her name alone should already draw the attention of science fiction fans. And they didn't really do anything with her. I thought all of the side characters were relatively pointless and didn't do anything. I thought they didn't actually establish the villain very well. Athena. Like, Athena could have been very interesting. And instead, they never give Athena any actual context. And so Athena just boils down to, hey, Chris Rats, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm talking about Tron Ares right now while playing Metroid Prime 4. Hey, how's it going? It's going pretty good. How's it going for you, Christat? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Christat? Yeah, how's your day going? You playing Metroid at all? And also, just because we're talking about it, did you see Tron Ares? Because I'm not shitting on the movie, but I am criticizing the hell out of it. Not to be mean to the movie, because I did not hate it. I just didn't love it. It was very forgettable. My day is going very well. That's very good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, do you have any experience with the Metroid franchise at all? So how far are you into the game? So last thing I collected was the Spider Ball. So I'm not exactly sure how far I have left to go because I haven't looked up anything online. But I've completed well, maybe not completed, but from a story standpoint, I did the big things in the Fury Green, in the ice area, in the electric area, and in the fire area. And then I got the Spider Ball last. So, and then this stream, I've just been collecting a bunch of the upgrades in this middle area, like all of the super fire shots and the super thunder shots. So I'm heading to the mines, basically, right now. How about you? Are you playing this game at all? And how far are you into the game? Do I stream daily? Sometimes. So, not every day, but lately with Metroid Prime 4, I have been streaming every day. So, with the exception of yesterday, I think I streamed for like the previous 9 days before. But generally, I stream like 3 or 4 times a week. But if I'm in the mood and I have the time, I'll stream every day if I can. Like, I love streaming. I think it's really relaxing. I love talking to cool people just about cool things, like video games, movies, TV shows, you know, life, the universe, everything. I don't play this. I play Valorant a lot. Oh, Valorant! Very nice. I've thought about playing Valorant. Would you recommend Valorant as a fun game to play? I've had people recommend it to me before, so I put it on my list. But I've never actually played it myself. But yeah, I've had more than a few people say that it's a game that I should play. Oh no, oh no, yeah. Never mind, that's Mothy. So apparently Mothy also plays Valorant. Maybe that's one of the people that was recommending Valorant to me. Alright. Where's the mines? I think this is the mines. Okay, so that's the symbol I'm going towards. So I think the streaming is your passion. Am I right? Yeah, actually, yes. I absolutely love and adore streaming, Christat. Something about it I just find really relaxing. I'm not what you would call a successful streamer by any means. I've never gotten over that hurdle of like more than like 5 or 6 viewers at a time. But you know what? I don't stream for the viewers. I stream because I like playing video games and talking to cool people. So like I'm not a big streamer and I never will be. But I'm a streamer that loves doing what they do. And also, I'm a streamer that doesn't monetize, even though I could desperately use the money. I've never enabled donations, and I don't stream, like, I don't lock anything behind paywalls. Like, I'm just a streamer that likes putting out content, you know, for the sake of putting out content. So you'll never need to worry about anything like that with me.
Samus, let us accompany you.
Oh, it's funny. You ask, do you have monetized your channel? I literally just was talking about that before I even saw you posted that.
What do you think?
Currently, I don't.
You can get this bridge working? There's
When I was streaming back in like 2020, 2021,
be careful underground. I'm not
I did turn on donations, but I've never re-enabled donations since I started streaming again earlier this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna ever turn on donations or not. For right now, I'm just kind of enjoying playing the games, you know? Hey, if you have any ideas, Christat, if you have any ideas on things I could further customize on my channel, I'd greatly appreciate any input you would have. So I've customized a lot of things. Like I make my own stream overlays. I make my own alert images. Oh, is my donation link still in my bio? Jesus. Yeah, I guess I never went back into my bio. I'll have to go look at that. Do you work for any artist for your stream works? Oh, do you have any artists for your stream works? No, I don't have an artist for any of my stream stuff. I do all of my art myself. So the overlay you see, I did myself. All of the graphics I do myself. Like the banner on my Twitch and my YouTube, I made myself. So yeah, so far I've just done all that kind of stuff myself. So no professional artists, just somebody who likes doing art. I do a lot of drawing in my free time, like a lot of drawing. If you ever want to check out any of my drawings, if you on the top right of my stream right now, you'll see the name to my Instagram. I post all of my drawings there, along with just like a bunch of my other reels and a bunch of other miscellaneous crap too. But like, yeah, like all my drawings get posted there. My art style is very unique. It's very, it's, you know, not as hyper realistic as what some people do, but I love it. And I get better at it a little bit every time I do something. I do a lot of video game art. So like one of the more recent ones I did was a big Stardew Valley sketch of one of my favorite moments from the game. And I just kind of reimagined it in my own little cartoony style. I love what you're doing with the reels recently. Thank you. That was the Papman. That was actually the Papman's idea. So the Papman was mentioning how he was starting to post a lot of reels for his from his like long plays that he was doing for his channel, and the reels were getting a lot of people to check out his channel. So I started going into to the Twitch option to make your own custom reels and doing the vertical reels. Okay.
Ready when you are.
But yeah, I appreciate that. Actually, I'm a professional artist, and I can make anything you want, and I can make it under your requirements. Well, I don't really need anything made, but like, if you have any recommendations for areas of my stream you think could improve, I will consider. Like I will think about it. We can chat on Instagram, so where I can show you my some of my previous. Yeah, I'd love to see some of your work. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you send me a follow, I'll follow you back, and then we'll be able to exchange some messages. Because right now I block messages from people who aren't on my friends list. But oh, a spider ball track. I thought I was waiting for the NPCs to do something. But yeah, I'd love to see your work. Like, even if I don't end up utilizing your artwork for my stream, I would still love to just see what you do. Because I love meeting other artists. Because I'm very passionate about my my art. Even if my art isn't exactly what you would call amazing, I love it. Like, I really love it. Ooh. What is that? Grapple node. Can't grapple yet. So if you love my work, you can buy it or not. I mean, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah. I'll take a look at it and I'll see if anything interests me. And if you have any ideas for like areas of my stream you think could improve. Didn't I follow you back, Mothy? I thought I did. Maybe I forgot to. I thought I did. Whoops. In my brain, I thought I just clicked the follow back button. But maybe I thought about doing it and then I just didn't. I don't know. Sorry about that. Ooh, what is this? Enhanced gate lock unit. Gate sealed by an enhanced lock mechanism. Its alloys are extremely durable and effectively impossible to destroy with ordinary firearms. I feel like that is going to be a super missile thing. But let's try a super fire shot. See if that does something. Nope. Super missile. Or power bomb. Because, buddy, I'm in need of a commission right now for my brother's health insurance health issues I'm facing. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am a broke-ass hobo who has to desperately watch his money very carefully, so I don't actually have much money to spend. I mean, if something interested me, I would definitely consider it, but I very much generally only buy the essentials. The only things I ever really buy that are not on my essentials list are the occasional video game, and that's for mental sanity. But yeah, I definitely don't have a lot of money to spend. Yeah, I am not a wealthy streamer by any means. Like, I do not make a lot of money, and I do not have health insurance. I live in a very bad neighborhood, in a very bad place. I don't eat very well. Like, the food I buy is very crappy. I mean, it's food. It works. Yeah, wealthy in heart. Like, I get by. I appreciate that, Mothy. I get by, but like, ooh, I don't have a lot of money. I feel for you, Christat. Like, Mothy, if you want to check out any of Christat's work, and maybe if you could throw them a couple of bucks, like, I'll check your stuff out, and if I have a few bucks to spare one day, just right now I have to be very careful with my money.
Thought I did all that training.
I like these NPCs.
What is it?
Nothing good.
So if you're interested, can you please refer me to someone who can at least give me a $100 commission right now? I don't really know anybody who needs a commission right now. Sorry, Christat. Ooh, this got heavy. Like, unfortunately, I don't know anybody that's looking for commissions right now. I could ask around. Like, I could ask my buddy the Papman if he knows anybody. I don't think he's looking for any commissions right now. Ooh. But I do feel for you. I really am sorry to hear that. Holy crap, that robot is awesome. I want that robot.
Elevator's here. Let's go. Now.
We're not leaving you behind. You're coming with us.
We got you. Go on now.
Me neither, to be honest. I do this kind of work myself, but I barely know anyone. Yeah, like, the commission stuff is hard. Like, I've
Gravers just kept
been doing art for years and years and years. I've only ever gotten like 1 or 2 commissions in all the years I've been doing art. And even then they were tiny.
I don't know.
Like I did like a Pokemon commission once,
Might be stuck.
and I think I did a Mass Effect commission once.
Copy that. We can't get down from here. Lead the way, Samus.
And that was a cool little sequence. I'm sad I didn't get to fight in that battle though, and that it was a cutscene. Like that would have been really cool if I got to join in on the battle. But yeah, Chris Dad, I really am sorry to hear that. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Like I really do. Again, I can ask around and see if anybody knows, but because I've got a few artist friends, they might know of somebody. Who are the devs of the Metroid Prime games? Of this specific one, I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember off the top of my head.
So this is the belly of the beast, huh?
Whoever they are, though, they make great games. Alright, so we got a magnetic track up there. God, I spend way too much time not going to the mines. I was not expecting to spend the entire stream roaming around the wastelands getting pickups.
Whoa. This place is huge. Hello? Oh. Echo!
I agree. Echo. Alright, looks like the spider ball track connects to right there. I see that missile expansion up there, which is also on a spider ball track. Alright. I'll have to try to remember to look for the spider ball track connector. Oh, new scans. Birds, get back here. Winged lizard. Clever name. It's a lizard with wings. Not to be that guy, but I think that was a bot. Yeah, I don't 100% know if it was a bot. I was thinking that. I hope not, because if that's a person that really was, you know, going through something, then that's a bummer. And I really feel for them. But I was at the end there getting a bot vibe. So Mothi, you weren't the only one that was thinking that. I hope I'm wrong. And if I am wrong, Christat, if you are a real person, I apologize. I really do apologize if I'm wrong. If you're a bot, then I don't apologize. But I was getting that vibe when it turned to solely about money. Because believe me, I get it. I 100% get it. I am a person who could desperately use, you know, more money. So I get it. I've been getting them on Discord. Got 3 of them the past week saying the exact same thing. Plus account was made 7 days ago with 0 following. Either a kid or a bot. They made typos intentionally to seem real, by the way. So yeah, okay. I was getting the vibe. I wasn't going to say it out loud just in case. But then you said it, so you kind of made me feel better about saying it, Mothi. But I was thinking it. I was 100% thinking it. It was definitely the vibe. No, I'm not as gullible as I might seem sometimes. Oh, okay, so this one's a time thing. Better to come from me than you. No, no, even if it didn't come from me, I was thinking it. That's the thing. Like, I 100% was thinking it. Like, initially, I wasn't thinking it. Like, at first, very initially, my initial thought was like, oh, here's a person that's checking out my stream and they play Valorant. Neat. Cool. Like, you know, they hopped into a Metroid stream. Interesting. But, then it immediately turned to money and health issues, and like, yeah, that's a thing, but like, that's also a very bought thing. That's yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be following them back on Instagram, because the fact that they haven't responded again is even further proof that they've been outed as a bot. AI agents getting annoying as hell. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. AI in general. You and I have talked a lot about AI. AI in general has gotten fucking annoying as hell. But yeah, the AI bots are out of fucking control.
Don't go falling now.
Like, AI needs fucking regulation. It needs regulation so fucking hard. Nice. That was awesome. Forgot you could boost ball off these things until the game reminded me. Nice. Heartburn is killing me right now. Sorry, man. That sucks. Well, make sure to take care of yourself. That always takes priority. That should always come first. Ooh, before I do that, is there anything cool in the area? Multiple individuals. Okay, so I need my NPCs to open that. Now, for a second, I was excited, though, at the idea that, like, oh, I finally have a new streamer or a new viewer. Like, I get a lot of the same people over and over again, and I love that. Don't get me wrong. Like, during one of these Metroid streams, I had Sayla pop in, and that was nice. Like, you know, they chatted me up for a couple hours. And then I regularly have, like, Mothy pop in on my streams. I regularly have Dom Sand pop in on my streams. The Papman pops in on my streams. Agent Coulson pops in on my streams. But, like, I don't get a lot of, like, new viewers. Like, I tend to just kind of stick with the legacy viewers. Like, the people that were familiar with me back in the day. I don't really get a lot of new ones. So, for a second there, I was excited. Like, oh, a new viewer actually seems interested in my content. So it is a bummer that an AI, you know, AI kind of ruined that.
Thank you, Samus.
I asked earlier, but you didn't notice. How are your cooking skills? Oh, my cooking skills? When I was younger, I was really good. Now that I'm older, my cooking is kind of relegated to the microwave because I don't have
Grab a side, Sarge.
working gas. So I can't use my stove or my oven. And I haven't had working gas at where I live for years. So I have to rely solely on the ability to cook via my microwave. So my cooking has taken a hit the last few years,
Come on.
I have to say.
Tired.
Kind of. Oh, okay. It's more of a reach thing, I'd say. I personally enjoy your streams a lot. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I not really sure what I could really do to expand my reach.
Bring
Like,
back some memories?
not really.
Tell you some other time.
Like, just the big hope is like that people will just discover my stream. But in terms of like expanding my reach, I don't really know what I could do on that. Like outside of like getting better about posting on social media, because right now I don't really post on social media when I'm streaming. Though I'm never going to use Twitter ever again. And yes, I still call it Twitter because that is a stupid fucking name. I'm never going to call it the letter that dipshit called it. Ugh. So Twitter, I'm never going to use that because it became a fucking hate-filled cesspool of horseshit. Upload your reels as shorts if you're not already. I was uploading my reels as shorts to YouTube, but I just kind of haven't gotten around to uploading the new ones. But I was uploading some old ones and was getting a lot of traction. And then I make the shorts that I make on Twitch, so they get uploaded automatically to Twitch via the Twitch reel maker or the Twitch clip maker. Really, I've just been posting them to Instagram, but yeah, I do need to keep posting them to YouTube also. So that is a good note. I do need to start doing that more.
What's this? Doesn't look like there's a way down without the elevator.
It's always the elevator.
Whoa. It's updating in real time. Look at all these natural caverns.
We're in luck. Looks like they connect to the.
How'd
lower
Samus do
level
that?
line.
We can use these to reach the teleporter key.
Let's
Yep,
look for
she
a
just
way
did
in.
it. All right. Area map acquired for the mines. Yeah, the mines in every previous Metroid game tend to be the area where everything tries to kill you, which is very cool. Alright, these look interactable, but I don't think they are. I still call it Twitter too. Yeah. Fuck what it's become. Like seriously, fuck what it's become. It's such a shit show, as you put it, yeah. Literally everyone just buys Twitter Blue, rage baits stupid fucking questions under posts, and they get so much engagement because of it, get paid pretty well for it too, and everyone just falls for it. And there's a lot of fucking bots. There's a lot of bots. Ever since they implemented the ability to see where the profiles were made and where they're based, it's been revealed that a lot of the political followers and accounts in the United States are overseas bots, like from a lot of different countries. Like, just holy shit, people just realizing they can make money using rage bait, like just posting the most generic shit, like AI slop. Yeah, it's fucking horseshit. Twitter it's one of the biggest culprits for fucking annihilating culture with the slop that's been fed to us. I hate it. I hate it with all my heart. So yeah, I'm done with Twitter. The official Homeland Security is based in that one country, dude. Yeah. Like oh no, caps don't bother me. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Go ahead and type all caps if you want to. Doesn't bother me. I don't know why people get so bothered by that. Like, whatever. Like, that's one thing I've never understood. Why people get bothered when, like, why are you typing in all caps? Like, so what? They're typing. Would you rather they not type at all? Engagement is engagement. People take it as screaming. Whatever. Whatever. I take it as passion. That's how I take it. When I see somebody typing in all caps, I think they're passionate about the thing that they're talking about. I've never taken it as screaming. People are worried about the wrong things. No, as far as I'm concerned, type in all caps. Go for it. That rule does not exist in my stream and will not exist in my stream. Okay, so I could pull that down. Appreciate it, but yeah, type, as long as you're not typing like hateful or racist things, as far as I'm concerned, type however you want to type. The only thing I would always be intolerant of on anybody popping into my chat would be like hateful, racist, ignorant, or like bigotry kind of shit. Like, the only things I demand are like be respectful and don't be racist. Like that's pretty much the only things, the only rules I would have in my streams. You say that's a given. This is 2025, Mothy. That's not a given anymore. In the United States, because we have a racist felon in the White House, yeah, I fucking said it. We have a racist fucking felon in the White House who has single-handedly brought racism back. He has single-handedly emboldened all the racists in this country to fucking be proud of being racists. So now they're screaming their racist horse shit as loud as they can from the fucking rooftops. Because of some racist orange dipshit that doesn't know a fucking thing about anything. Some dumbass fucking moron got elected president for the second fucking time because he's a rich fucking entitled asshole who knows fucking nothing but how to rile people up with racist shit. Sorry, I'm getting real passionate right now because I'm angry at the state of my country right now. My country has become racist again, and I'm angry. I am furious at what I'm seeing. Sorry, Mothy. I'm just, I got heated. Anyway, fuck Twitter. Twitter's a big part of that. Because the racist Elon Musk, and yes, Elon Musk is a fucking racist. He's a big part of the reason why the dipshit in the United States White House right now got reelected into the United States White House. And so I really don't fucking like Twitter. I really don't fucking like Twitter. Twitter was a big part of the reason why that happened. Ugh. Have you seen that one politician in Texas that's so extremely racist to Muslims? There's a few politicians that are, you can say the name if you want to, because I'm completely okay shitting on specific, like I just shit on Donald Trump, like so, like I'll happily shit on a politician if I fucking think that they're heinous, and he's a heinous, racist, hate-filled piece of fucking shit. I'll scream that from the rooftops because I still have that First Amendment right. He hasn't stripped that away from me yet, and he's trying. But anyway. The one in Texas. What's his name? That's not DeSantis. That's, Ted Cruz, right? Ted Cruz is the Texas asshole. He's a racist piece of shit, right? Yeah, I think it's Ted Cruz. Yeah, he's a real piece of shit. Dude, have you seen that one? Yeah, I've already read that. I'm just sitting here laughing at her whole, oh no, I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name, but yes, I know who you're talking about. Her whole shtick is kill and deport Muslims. The funny thing is, her name is Valentina Gomez. I love the irony. Yeah, there's a lot of that shit going on right now. I do know who you're talking about. I don't know her name. But yes, I'm aware of who you're talking about. There's so many fucking hate-filled, heinous politicians in the United States right now who are just spreading racist shit that it's hard to keep up with how many awful people. Also, Dom Sand, how are you doing? Welcome to our political commentary stream. First we were shitting on Tron Ares, and now we're talking about real life horrible politics. How are you doing today, Dom Sand? I love how we're getting blamed for shit we didn't do. Yeah, it's awful right now. Like, the xenophobia in my country is off the charts. And it's 99.99999% of it is completely unfounded. And they're just spreading hate to spread hate to distract from other real things that are going on. They're trying to distract people with pointless hate that isn't even real. That's the thing. They're trying to turn poor people against other poor people. They're trying to turn disenfranchised people against other disenfranchised people to stop people from ignoring the wealth gap inequality going on in our country right now. To stop people from noticing that affordability is a real issue right now, that prices are going up, that inflation is still on the rise, that gas prices are up, that energy prices are up, that taxes are up, that medical is going to become unaffordable. They're trying to distract from all of these problems by creating these racist, hate-filled shitboxes, these sound rooms that everyone just screams in, thinking that they're making a difference in their hate-filled political rhetoric. But really, they're just feeding the rich assholes that want these distractions instead of us focusing on the things like actually stopping child sex traffickers and like ignoring the fact that the fucking asshole in the White House right now, that orange piece of shit, he just pardoned a fucking massive drug trafficker, but then he's throwing all this racist hate towards minorities, saying that they're drug traffickers. What kind of hypocritical horse shit is that? Fucking goddamn. The United States right now is fucking awful. And it is run by a fucking moron. A dipshit racist fucking moron. And I will scream that from the goddamn rooftop. Ugh. Oh boy. Also, welcome, Dom Sand.
Come on.
Mothy
Arm's getting tired.
fucking turned that little wheel on my back. He got one of those pressure points. Mothy can do this. He can hit one of my pressure points like AI art. He did that to me like a month ago. He asked me the question of AI art, and I went on a fucking tangent. And right now, he brought up politics, and it's one of my hot button topics right now because I have trillions of opinions, and I do not agree with all the hate going on right now. I think we need to focus heavily on taxing the fucking rich. I think we need to focus heavily on making the world some more affordable for the 90% of people that it needs to be more affordable for, and not giving tax breaks to corporations and billionaires. Ugh. How's your day going, Dom? You know Mothy, Dom. When he gets me started, he gets me started. That whole AI art stream was a blast. I enjoyed the absolute shit out of that. I loved it. I had fun with that one. I had a blast talking about it. And the conversation it sparked, oh, it was so juicy. It was so good. But yeah, how's your day been going, Dom? You doing anything interesting? Also, if you want to hop in on any of this political talk, you know, I'm always interested in other people's opinions. Oh, wrong button. How do I end that? But if you don't want, if you want to stay away from politics, I will never judge anybody for that. I have my opinions, and I'm not afraid to scream them from the rooftop. But I will never force anybody to talk about politics if they don't want to talk about politics. So always keep that in mind. Anybody watching this, if there is anybody lurking, like, you know, nobody has to talk about anything. This is just something that I am completely okay with talking about. Ooh. Oh, is that always blinking? I thought my shooting it started it blinking. Okay. I'm betting that's a super missile lock. Read my comment below if you're interested, Turtle. Oh, was there a comment I missed? The US is so ass right now. Okay. Is that the comment? Or was there one before that? Let me see. Okay, I did miss one. Like, I legit used to have dreams of moving to the US since it's easier for me because my brother lives in Cali. In the past few years, I've totally killed that idea. Okay, yeah. I did miss that. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, because sometimes I might go off on such a tangent that I just completely miss something. So, yeah. I don't disagree with you. I think once upon a time, the United States was the ideal of at least a country that was trying to be inclusive and trying to be a melting pot of at least high ambition ideas. And since 2016, since that orange felon dipshit got elected president the first time, I feel like this country took a turn for the worse. Not just for the worse, dramatically for the worse. And when he got reelected in 2024, I feel like it became something different. I feel like the country I live in right now is unrecognizable to the country that I have lived in my entire life. We're seeing pretty commonly now a lot of openly corrupt horseshit going on in my country. That's pretty disgusting. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. We're seeing the open hatred and racism take on a life its own to a degree that, again, I've never seen in my entire lifetime. I wouldn't want to live here if I didn't live here in this country. If I could leave the United States, I would. If I had the means to move to like Canada or somewhere else, I would leave this country in a heartbeat with what it's turning into. I'm doing all right, just got off work and now kind of hanging out. To be honest, the only reason I don't like to get into politics is because a lot of the talk about it is coded in hatred and hypocrisy. That is true. Dom, you're not wrong. That is very true. I try to avoid the hatred, but I'm not going to lie. I do fucking hate Donald Trump. I hate him. He's the only... He's the only political figure in the United States I've truly hated in my entire life. Like, there's plenty I don't like, sure, but he's the only one that I've ever actually felt real hatred for. I hate him. I think he belongs behind bars. I think it's disgusting. Everything he's done, everything he's said, how much he openly lies, and he openly lies. That's another thing that's turned in our country. There's no accountability in this country anymore. The people in charge openly lie, even when there's data to verify that they're lying, and they just get away with it. It's heartbreaking. We've lost all accountability in this country. We've lost all decency. Ugh, it breaks my heart. It makes me want to cry. It makes me want to scream. Yeah. Wow, this stream got real. This stream got very real. So sorry about that, Dom. I really am. Just the entire thought of it disgusts me, yeah. And the stuff going on right now with Venezuela, yes, I agree. Like, what are you doing, you orange fuck, alongside that blue and white fake-ass country he's supporting, too? Yeah, the Venezuela stuff, yeah, is heinous. Yeah, it's absolutely heinous what's going on. Like, and going on what Dom was saying, there's hypocrisy there too. So, you know, they're targeting all the boats, claiming it's, you know, to stop drugs, and then he pardons a drug trafficker who trafficked hundreds of tons of drugs to many countries, and who is widely known to have instigated a psychotic amount of violence and ran guns and and so it's the most hypocritical thing ever. And then also the hypocrisy of Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, because that's what the fucking position is called. The Secretary of Defense right now, who's a child. He's a man-child who just, you know, was a reporter. Has no business being in that position. He doesn't know anything about that job. He's the most unqualified person in that position in the history of that position. He's using the attacks on those boats to flood his social media feeds for months. He's gloating about it for months. And then suddenly, once the question of accountability comes up, suddenly they can't post any of the sensitive things, but they've been posting it for months. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's such heinous horseshit. It's open lies. It's open cover-ups. It's open corruption. It's open hypocrisy. It breaks my heart in the purest way possible. Ugh. And all that I know, but most of the time when I come in with an open mind, it usually follows with, if you think like me, you are either a racist, prejudiced, idiotic. I try not to jump to those conclusions because I know plenty. Okay, specifically in regards to United States politics, I'm just going to say this right now. I try not to be one of those kind of people who thinks that if you have a certain, if you align with a certain political spectrum, that you are racist, prejudiced, idiotic, bigot. Like, I try not to be that kind of person because I am very, like, I know a lot of people are painting Republicans, for example, using a United States analog here. A lot of people are painting Republicans, all Republicans, as being like that. And I know that that's not true because I have friends that are Republican who are absolutely not like that, who even look at a lot of the stuff going on and think it's heinous shit. They agree with some of the politics and the policies, but they also disagree with a lot of the things going on. So I do my best to try to keep an open mind and to not assume those kind of things about people. I really try. I know it can be very hard with political talk. It can be really hard with political talk. And I will always try to never jump to conclusions. I will always try. Because, human beings are a tapestry of gray. We are all over the place. We are all over the place. We are a spectrum. Nobody is all black and white. Nobody. Well, with rare exception. I do think that orange felon fuck in the White House is pure fucking evil. I really do. He's the first politician I've ever thought that about also. At least in the United States. Like, there's some dictators that I think are pure fucking evil. But that's a whole other thing. But in terms of the United States politics, I honestly think Donald Trump is pure fucking evil. I think that. I think that there's not a single bit of humanity in him. Not one shred of human decency in that human being. There's nothing. I'm not even sure if I believe in a soul. If such a thing as a soul exists, I don't think that motherfucker has one. We should make a podcast. That would be a very politically charged podcast. I agree with what Mothi just said. Release the fucking files. 100%. That's a lot of what he's been doing has been to distract from releasing the damn Epstein files. And that's something that I think needs to keep getting hit hard. Because you don't go so far out of your way to avoid releasing something if you don't have something to hide. If there isn't something in there that you know is going to hurt you. Like, the asshole campaigned on it. He literally campaigned on that shit. Like, I'm going to release those files. And then suddenly, like, nah, I'm not going to do it. It's like, okay, why aren't you going to do it? You could do it easily. You're breaking every other rule. Like, why don't you just release the damn files? You can do it and nobody would stop you. Oh, wait. You must not be doing it because you don't want them released. Because your best fucking friend, who was a fucking child sex trafficker, I'll say it, trigger warning, Jeffrey Epstein, a child sex trafficker. You were best friends with him, orange felon in the White House. I'm not even playing the game right now. I'm just going in circles talking about politics. Like, you're hiding something. Maybe it's not specifically about you, but you're covering for someone. And we need to make sure those goddamn files get out. I feel like there's going to be some type of revolution. You know, once upon a time, I would have agreed with you. I really would have. But, it feels like any kind of opposition to the politics and the leadership going on in the United States right now just is non-existent. It feels non-existent. So I don't know. I don't think there will be. I really don't. I think there should be. I think that person needs to be out of office. And I think there needs to start being genuine accountability for some of the rich and powerful in charge, because right now they are breaking every rule and law imaginable. They're breaking international laws. They are committing war crimes, for God's sake. They are breaking like just the unspoken moral laws, like the common sense things that we're all kind of just raised to know are wrong, and they're doing these things. Wow, this stream got fucking political. I'm so sorry, Dom, and I will understand if you want to hop out of this stream. I will understand. I promise they won't all be like this. You know, most of my streams haven't been. So, like, this one is just Mothy happened to poke a specific nerve, and I just started talking. But I apologize to Dom if this is making you uncomfortable. I really do. It's so insane to me how a grown adult can take advantage of such an innocent soul. Fuck everyone who's complicit in it. Lowest part of hell for these suckers. Yeah. If there is a hell, and again, I'm not really sold on the whole heaven-hell dynamics, but, like, if there is one, there's a special fucking hell for people like them. For anybody that would take advantage of or hurt anyone in that manner. There's a special kind of hell, if that kind of thing exists. I'm not really sold on the fact that there is, but, like, you know, that's just me. That's my atheistic, agnostic self. Like hyper atheistic, borderline agnostic. I don't know. Like, I have open concepts of spirituality, but, like, I don't believe in organized religion. Anyway, I will say openly that I don't pick a side at all, but if you had to put me in a category, I guess I lean Republican, but for sure agree with your take on Trump. Files need to come out along with other stuff that needs to happen. Obviously too much to lay out on a comment box, but I'm probably going to head out. No hate or anything. I appreciate you talking and showing your passion. No, Dom, I like that you said everything you just said. I really like that you said. I really do. And I have no issues at all with a person leaning Republican. Again, like some people I consider to be really good friends are Republicans. Like I was talking at the very beginning of my stream about how like the highlight of my week has been I got to game with a friend I haven't gotten to like talk to verbally for a very long time, for a few years. Like we message on Instagram all the time, but I haven't actually gotten to talk to her in a long time. And we got to play Phasmophobia, and she is Republican. And you know what? She and I agree on a lot of political things, even though we do have some differences. So there's nothing wrong with differences. Whoops, I just hit my microphone. So before you leave, Dom, I just want to say that that's one of the biggest issues right now in politics, is that everybody, all of the politicians right now have made it so polarized that they've convinced everyone like you and me, normal people, that it has to be one way or the other. That you either have to agree with me or you're wrong. Like that's the mentality. But that's not the way it should that's not the way it should ever be. Like we all have, like everything should be healthy debate. Like you have an opinion, I have an opinion. Let's debate the opinion respectfully. And that's what politics even used to be. And in a heavy part due to that orange fuck in the White House, politics has become a hate-filled cesspool where everybody just screams fake news and starts openly calling reporters idiots and stupid, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. that's not how you get a dialogue. That's not how you solve problems. How you solve problems is healthy debate. Yeah, run the campaign. Nobody would ever vote for me. I'm too ugly to be voted for. The people in politics have to be good looking. And I'm not good looking. So, anyway, before I get too off topic on that, I just wanted to say that, Dom. Like, I love what you just said right there, that you lean Republican, but that you still, you know, you have your opinions, and you know, your opinions can lean both directions. And I like that, you know, because that means you're a person. You're a person who has thoughts. And I love you, buddy. I hope you have a good one. I hope that next time my next stream isn't flooded with political commentary, but this one got heavily flooded with political commentary. And right now I'm in the mood, so I'm probably going to, the rest of the stream is probably going to be heavily politically charged. Oh, I got political here. But yeah, I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. And yes, as I was saying before, this stream, the one rule I have, and the rule even applies to me, so if I ever break my own rule, call me out on it, because I'm man enough to admit when I fuck up or say something wrong. But my one rule in this stream is respectfulness. Be respectful to, as long as you're being respectful to the people in chat, and you know, to the streamer, hopefully, say what you want. You know, if you have an opinion, say your opinion. Just be respectful to people. You know, be a decent human being. That's my big thing. Like, the only person I was not being respectful towards was Donald Trump, because fuck that guy. But yeah, you have a good day too, Dom. It's your stream. Have a good time. I'll see you around for sure. Yeah, no, you have a great one, man. I really hope you have nothing but a good one. I hope you get back to Fable 2. I know you were taking a break. But yeah, I hope you get back to Fable 2. Oh, and Dom, look, if you haven't played the Portal games, I was thinking about this earlier. I was thinking about you earlier. The Portal games are other games I would recommend. Look into the Portal games if you haven't. They're fun. Anyway, he's probably gone by now. But, yeah, run the campaign, though. Yeah. Now, I'm the last person that should be in politics, because I get a little too heated. I get almost too passionate with my opinions, and as you've seen from this stream, like, I will just start running my mouth. Like, there's just so much heinous shit going on in the world right now. There's so much heinous shit. Love the passion. I'd vote for you 10 times over. Thanks, man. Then I would get 10 votes, and 9 of them would be illegitimate because you'd be voting 10 times. But I would get 1 legitimate vote and 9 illegitimate votes. All right, power turbine core hatch released. Start playing the game again. Drill engine can be started by linking it to a control terminal, then spinning the starter clockwise at a steady rate. Oh. Clockwise. There we go. I missed it. Come on. Gotta do a full charge, I guess. But yeah, you know. This is not working. Okay, maybe it doesn't want me to do that yet. I love modding Android. I got the latest Android running on a 15-year-old phone. That's pretty cool. I have not done a lot of modding work with Android. A little bit. I've done a tiny bit of modding with Android. The tiniest bit. But I'd like to do more. It's always been something I've thought about. Oh, I bet I have to actually turn it on. Yeah. And then I go in there and spin. I'm the Android wizard, been in the scene for about 7 years. Nice. Yeah, I am definitely an Android user. All of my tablets are Android, because I never get rid of my old tablets. So every time I get a new tablet, the old tablet just kind of is there as a backup. And they're all Android. And then I never get rid of my old phones, so all of my old phones are Androids. I'm definitely an Android user.
Nice
All right,
work, Samus.
playing the game again.
Now let's get this baby into position.
But I hate my main phone. I'm on Apple forcefully. Where's my phone? There's my phone.
That's as high as it'll go. Just need to aim it.
So I use Android for my phone, and I will admit, it's not great, but it does everything I need it to. Ooh, what's going on? Is there a monster about to attack us?
Shoot! The hinge is jammed. Samus, you're up.
On it, buddy. I love Ezra. Cover removed, exposing the mechanical pin. Removal of the pin will permanently lock the drill's operating angle. Due to the drill's weight, pin removal will force it to aim downward. Yee. So we're digging a hole straight down. But yeah, my phone, it's definitely a low-end phone. I want to say this cost me like $20 or $30. So you do get what you pay for. But it's done its job. It's a Blueview 5 from TrackPhone. It's definitely low-end. But you know what? It does what it needs to do. I can't complain. You know, it runs the apps I want it to run. It can play movies.
Sounds like something fell off the drill.
This game seems very well made. Hard to see newer games actually made passionately and polished. Oh yeah, no, Nintendo's good about that. I know you haven't seen a lot of gameplay, Mothi, because I got into the massive political commentary. So, like, I didn't get into a really kick-ass boss fight to really show off how cool this game can be. But, like, yeah, this is a very polished and well-made game. This is one of those examples of a game where you could tell they actually fucking just finished the game. They made the game. Like, they weren't playing around. They didn't patch it. They didn't release it incomplete. Like, they just made it. And they released it when it was ready to be released. Blue views aren't too bad. I can recommend some whenever you're ready to upgrade down the future. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, that's one way to do
Yeah, the Blue View... The main reason I went with the Blue View was because it just fit my budget. It was incredibly affordable. And when I did get mine, it happened to be on sale. So I got, you know, like $10 or $15 off. So yeah, I ended up paying like $30, I think. Which is, you know, yeah, that's about how much I want to spend on a phone.
Hold them off until we punch through.
Uh-oh. Oh! Finally, I get to fight. Okay. A Maul Griever. That's new. Griever variant adapted to the caverns of the Great Mine. Strong forearms allow it to dig through bedrock at high speed. It compensates for its impaired vision with enhanced hearing and reacts primarily to sound. It is capable of producing numerous offspring and will rely on strength and numbers to attack in waves. Uh-oh. Oh boy, alright. Individually, they are roughly as dangerous as other Grievers. However, their smooth skin, while ideal for traveling underground, also makes them more vulnerable to injury and death. That's basically nothing, and you get most functionalities you need. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not one of these people that will spend hundreds of dollars on a phone. That's so much money. I can never justify it. And my phones, I'm good with my phones. I don't think I've ever broken a phone. I think I cracked a screen once, and that was even like the dumbest thing in the world. Like, I dropped it like a foot and a half off my couch and it cracked. I couldn't believe that. One time. Only time I ever dropped that phone and it cracked the screen. Ow. Okay. Okay, you guys are asking for my flamethrower. I have one now. Well, sort of. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go? Oh, they are weaker than the other ones. I mean, they do damage, but like they don't take as many hits. The ones outside take more hits. But these ones are more vicious.
Good shot, Armstrong.
Ooh, got a twofer. Oh, sorry if I'm missing chat. I will get to it in a second. This is currently fighting for my life. Armstrong! Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. I got you. I got you, bud. Okay, good. On your feet. Missiles. Oh, fire. Right. Fire. Oh, yeah, that was cool. Alright. Start using my just flamethrower. I keep forgetting. Ow. What even damaged me there? Oh, I know what damaged me. Splash damage. I'm too close to the explosion. Yeah, that's right. You're on fire. Don't you hurt my friend. Damn, there's a lot of these ones. Ow. Oh, do they self-destruct? Never seen that before. I'm coming, Armstrong. You know, I do wish Samus had like a blade. Okay, there we go. Ooh. There's a lot of them. They were trying to get me with volume, that's for sure. I mean, he's not wrong. We're jumping in. Oh, my knees. Oh, ow.
All right, old man. Your turn.
Okay. Hang on, I'm waiting for this cutscene to be over. Oh, I'm so worried for the NPCs that one of them might not make it.
Change of plans. You'll be safe. They can't follow you anymore.
Wait! No!
See you on the other side, kid.
Sarge!
He might make it. They didn't show it. They didn't show it. I liked Ezra. If he did die, I'm gonna be very sad. I actually really related to Ezra.
Let's go. We've got work to do.
Oh, she just quoted him. She's carrying on his legacy if he did die. Although this is a Nintendo game, he might not have died. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat. I don't use my phone much these days, just photography, texting, and calling. I'm thinking about a mid-range phone rather than a high-end. Yeah, I don't use my phone for that much. I message some people on like WhatsApp and like Instagram. Some pictures, I guess, but like mainly I just take pictures of my drawings with my phone. And then Just a couple of apps here and there that I use. Yeah, just a handful of apps I use for like a couple of them for video games, a couple of them for like real life things, like, you know, adult grown up things, like responsibility things. But yeah, I don't use my phone for that much. So like I'm good with it being low end. You can see some of my shots on my Insta. I have a separate account for that. Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah. I just merge all of my stuff into one account. I didn't want to juggle multiple accounts. One thing I don't understand in games sometimes, why not make up fake ranks? Instead of it just being the typical sergeant and corporal. Well, I think they don't do it because it's easier to relate when it's something that's in the real world. So, you know, corporal and like lieutenant and sergeant, you know, they're real ranks that people understand.
I can't believe you.
But like a made up rank, it'd be harder to relate to, I guess. I don't know. I don't think the Sarge is dead. They didn't show him die. Metroid. Feeds primarily on rock ore. Ooh. Alright. Are you violent? No, you're just rock eaters. Okay. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. I have no desire to hurt you. I like to leave the fauna of a planet alone if they will let me. Well, that's a made-up name. Broiral ore. Lightweight metal of moderate hardness, but cannot withstand explosive shocks. Alright, missiles. I don't like the sound of that either. Oh, good. He died for nothing. Because they found their way down here anyway. Alright, we doing this? Whoa. Whoa. He popped like a balloon. Oh, I thought that was like a pickup. I'm trying to scan you, you dick. Holy hell. Hang on. Got him. Pop crawler. Alright. I got the scan. Ooh, this is interesting. No, Sarge is definitely alive. Yeah, I feel like he's alive. Games would they would show it, right? Although this is a Nintendo game, so you never know. Garnbocask. Garnbocask. Let's see, fruit variants. Alright. So I have to destroy its bulbs to open up its body. That was cool. Interesting. All right. So these are going to be a consistent, recurring thing. What was that? Shriek bug. I don't see a bug. I've been baited into crying my ass off at characters who supposedly died off screen, but then appear later. I took it, rule since then, if you don't see a body, then that motherfucker ain't dead. I agree with you. In 99% of media. The problem is this is Nintendo. Nintendo might not show the death. That's the thing. That's the only reason why I think it's possible. Is because it's Nintendo. Nintendo's always been weird about that type of thing. Yeah, they're like not necessarily always like family friendly, but more family friendly than other like game studios and game developers. All right, let's do a control beam. Haha. Then where's the third one? These control beams are really cool. Like, this game is very polished. Like, I have to scream it from the rooftop that they made a damn good game here. It's a fun game. Been listening to so much Tame Impala recently. I found myself just thinking about their lyrics and genius production. Tame Impala. I am not familiar with them. Snareweed. Every planet has something like that. Crazy. Every Metroid planet. Ooh, that's different. Fiber bundle made of incombustible organic material. High flexibility makes it resistant to all energy and shockwaves. Fluid is stored in its core, which can be punctured with sufficient physical force. Physical force. Okay, so can I punch it? Oh, okay. I can grapple beam it. Interesting. Yeah, get out of here, Snareweed. Ew. Samus, I hope you had your mouth closed. Oh, cutscene. What do we got? What do we got?
No, I've got to get a hold of myself. Knuckle up.
She's still traumatized because she thinks that Sarge died.
Let me. We can do this.
I agree with Samus. Head nod. Cave Shren. A one-man band. He has very mainstream songs like Let It Happen and Borderline. You might recognize them. Let It Happen was my most listened to song of 2025. Around 160 plays. Song is 7 minutes long of pure bliss. Tame Impala. I've never heard the name, but maybe I know the music.
Careful using missiles. Can always cause in more grievers.
Oh, that's what summons the grievers. Well, I have to use missiles. Oh, that makes sense. They're drawn to sound. Their description even said that. That makes sense. That's a nice attention to detail. Kudos to you, Nintendo.
Grievers are coming. Be prepared.
That's a damn good attention to detail. I'll have to look up those songs to see if they're songs I recognize. They sound familiar. The names. You like psychedelic synths and great unique vocals, and their music should be up your alley. I like a little bit of everything, except for country. The only music I don't like is country, but I like a little bit of everything.
Looks like something's back there.
All right, construction site. All right. A ceiling collapse. Special machinery would be required. Please, if you want to listen to Let It Happen, just let it play out and jam the fuck out. Well, I'll jam out as much as I can, you know. I'm an old man now. I only jam so much. But I'll jam as much as I'm capable of jamming. I definitely need a super missile to clear that. Oh. New scans. Cave roach. Great. Alright, bomb slots locked behind a burn. You're young and beautiful. Don't talk about my streamer of the year like that. I am nobody's streamer of the year. But thank you for tuning into my streams. That does mean a lot to me. But I am nobody's streamer of the year. And I wear that with a badge of honor. I'm a terrible streamer. But I love doing it. So I'm okay with being a terrible streamer. But I'm a terrible streamer. I'm very aware that I'm a terrible streamer. Like, I go off on tangents. I don't focus. I probably don't play the game as intently as I should when chat gets going, because I get so sucked into the chat. So I'm a terrible gamer when I'm like super chatting. But I'm definitely a streamer that loves doing it. So, you know, there's that. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna be powering up that machinery. I love the vibes here. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Again, I appreciate that. I just sometimes don't feel that way. But I appreciate that. That's nice to hear. Ooh, do I get to drive this, or is this a cutscene drive?
You're a miracle worker, Samus. This'll do nicely. We can use it to break through that wall.
Or is she gonna drive it, and then I have to like shoot things off the side? That'd be cool.
Come on, you can do it. That a girl.
Oh, that's cool.
Here we go. This'll do.
That's very cool. I got this.
I'll clear the rubble. Just keep them off me, okay?
Not everyone feels the same way. I personally love it here, and you know how I felt when I tuned in for the first time in years. Well, I do appreciate that. Oh, turn back on to missiles. Apparently a missile will kill them in one hit as long as it hits. Well, maybe one hit. I got loads of missiles. Holy crap, I'm killing a lot of them. Alright, I'm coming. Okay, I just changed over to the electric beam for crowd control, but then the fight was over. I just remembered, like, oh yeah, my new crowd control weapon. Oh, she's just, wow. She's a murderer. Every one of those was a person.
I got this.
One thing I honestly dislike about this game is that it aims for you. Oh, hang on. Got him. Holy crap, that weapon is awesome. This... I'm doing that again. That weapon is so much fun, it's freaky. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Oh, one got past me. The graphics are great, loving the effects. The gun is cool as fuck. Yeah, the gun is great. Ow. Get away from my girl. Come on, charge. Yeah, there is. Ow. They can interrupt it. That's good to know. I didn't know they could do that. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Working on it. Woo. Honestly, I'm impressed this is a Switch 2 game. They were not playing around when they made this game. Ooh. Like, they made a fun game.
Samus, now's your chance. Go! I'll be right behind you.
I don't believe you. Is my entire team gonna slowly sacrifice themselves for me? I don't want that to be the case. Okay. Well, she told me to go, so I'm going. Nope.
Just keep chasing this down.
She's sealing the passage behind us.
Samus, I'll keep them occupied. It has been an honor serving with you.
Again, they didn't show the death. But if she did die, I'm going to be very sad. Like, if at the end of the game, like, Samus is just remembering her fallen friends, I'm going to be sad. Because I actually grew to like them. This game actually has some very interesting NPCs for a Metroid game. Ooh, that was a hell of a fight. Ah, good. Okay, save room. I was hoping I'd find a save room here. Because I have work really early tomorrow. Like, really psychotically early tomorrow. So I am going to be ending the stream right there, Mothy. But thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Like, you gave me such great conversation. Oh, hey, you're perfect timing. Yeah, you gotta go. I gotta go too. Yeah, no, freaking crazy timing. I love that. That actually worked out beautifully. Yeah, I got work crazy early tomorrow. I should have ended the stream like 20 minutes ago, but I wanted to get to a save station. Because this is the kind of game where you have to save at a save station. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I really love talking to you. Even if things did get very politically charged there for a minute. Like, I actually had blast getting politically charged. But, whew, it also brought out a lot of emotion. Like, it brought out a lot of real emotion. With my sadness and disappointment in my country right now. But I digress. So if anybody was lurking and was watching, thank you so much for lurking and checking out my stream. If anybody's watching this VOD, I really appreciate it. And I hope you watch my future stuff. And yeah, and even thank you to the bot that stopped in and tried to get me to give them money. Like, you know, yeah, technically that's a view, so that's cool. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good one. And I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will maybe be streaming on Friday, so we'll see. But in any case, live long.